channel. I'm Katy, as a lot of you will already know, and today I'm going to show you how to make hot chocolate Christmas baubles. Now, hot chocolate is a staple in our household and in our workplace. Every Christmas we have it all the time. It's the excuse to have it every week, every day if you want. And what better way than to overindulge than having a big Christmas bauble ladled full of all your lovely favourite treats at Christmas. So to start, I'm just going to quickly go through everything that you would possibly need. Obviously you're going to be needing some hot chocolate, so we've went for the options. We've got orange, we've got mint, there's loads of flavours in that range. We've got some chocolate chunks, we've got some plain ones for the one we're going to be doing today. And of course, what is Christmas without some mini mallows? It doesn't matter where you are, you'll be able to find mini mallows at Christmas time. I'm not sure about you, but every time we go up and down the local supermarket, we always see bags and bags of these, and they're pretty cheap as well. You can get different coloured ones, but we've stuck with the pink and white ones. Okay, to start, we've got some Shatterproof baubles which you can find in your local craft store. Hobbycraft is one of our favourite places to go to. These ones are Shatterproof, so don't worry if they fall or anything else, they won't break, they are Shatterproof. As you can see, ours has a slight glow. Now because it's Christmas time, we wanted ours to have that little warming feel, so we went for the iridescent ones. You can still see everything that goes into the hot chocolate bauble and it will still stand out just as clear. So to start, I'm going to recommend everyone take their favourite Christmas mug and fill it with some flour or some rice or something just to give yourself a base. As you can see, I have Frosty the Snowman. It's a really good size cup for a hot chocolate as well. And I'll place my bauble just inside. It's not going to move. Yes, it'll get a bit dusty, it'll be covered in flour, but you can easily wipe that off with a damp cloth or even just a little bit of tissue. So, pinching the top, you'll see that there's a little hole there. Now that's usually where your string would go to hang on the Christmas tree. Simply remove this by pulling and it will come straight out. You'll not even need to do it too hard. Pop back into your flour and using a bit of white paper, any sort of paper, what you've got in the house, create yourself a little funnel. You do that just by, I've got a piece here, simply roll it round like this, sellotape it up and push it in. That's all you need to do, even cut the top just to make it a little bit smaller. So let's get going. So first off, I think the main thing that I'm going to have to struggle with is to choose what hot chocolate I want. I think I'm going to go for mint. The reason why? Well, every Christmas in our household, we go on our big shop where we buy all our Christmas food and get everything in. But the last thing we do right before we leave the supermarket is we choose what hot chocolate is our favourite to have on Christmas Eve. And right before we go to bed, we all drink our hot chocolate and it puts that warm, hot glow ready for that night's sleep into you. So I'm going to go with my favourite, and that'll be the mint hot chocolate. I'm going to open up. They're always sealed, but I just take the end of a spoon and go around and then peel it back. Oh, it just smells like Christmas. It smells like an after 8. Okay, so now that I've stopped smelling it and actually get down to doing the bauble, you take 3 heaped teaspoons and simply pour through your funnel. Now don't worry if some falls off or you kind of get in a bit of a mess, it's all part of the Christmas fun. As you can see, mine's is going a little bit everywhere, but that's why we always put a little bit extra in. So, just repeat again. And again. And because so much just came just out the sides along, I'm just going to take a little half teaspoon and pour it in. Give your funnel just a little done at the sides to ensure that all your hot chocolate's in. And if like me you've made a little bit of a mess, just have a handy piece of tissue ready just to clean it over. As you can see, my baubles had a bit of a dusting. Okay, so now the bauble is done, you can see the hot chocolate has lined a layer at the bottom. That gives us our base. So popping back into there, I'm going to close this up before I really start to want a hot chocolate. And I'm going to choose what sort of treats I want to put inside this. It's not your normal hot chocolate. This is a Christmas hot chocolate. It's got to be super indulgent, super over the top. So I'm just going to pop these all over there. And I think I'm going to use some plain chocolate chunks. Like I said, you can use any you want, but I know that plain chocolate goes really well with the mint. Over many years of experiences of having hot chocolate, I've learned this. Simply start the process of putting through some chunks. Don't worry if one or two go rogue, we can eat them later. That's not a problem. Don't worry if you get a bit of a blockage at the bottom of your funnel. Simply, I use a candy cane, I just give it a dunk through, but if you've not got a candy cane, use a teaspoon. The end of your teaspoon, just simply knock it through and it will go through. So as you can see, we've got our next layer of chocolate. It's already looking so tempting. Just dust off the flour if you want, but you will do that at the very end. No point in creating even more mess than what is necessary. Next up is I'm going to put in some sparkles. I'm thinking maybe even some, we'll stick with the mint frosty green colour. I'm going to put some green sparkles in just to create that other layer. Now you don't need your funnel for this, you can use it, but simply, actually I think I will use it. Pour in, like so, and move your funnel around if you feel like it's going into one place. Just give it a little shake, just to ensure it's all there. Using my spoon again, I'm just going to knock it into place, just to give that layer. And as you can see, there's now a nice glitter feel to this. Now coming to the end of the bauble, we want something to fill it right to the brim. So what better way, and any excuse for my mini mallows, just start popping them through. You really don't need your funnel for this, you just need to pop them in. It can take a little while, but usually I always say one for the bauble, one for me. That's why half this packet is already gone. But I'm sure Santa won't mind me having one or two. He likes mince pies anyway. Using my spoon, I'm just going to knock these into place just to ensure I get the maximum out of my bauble as I can, because I still have a little bit of room where I could maybe just add in a few more. So we're just about finished, but we're going to add in a few extra festive additions. First and foremost, we need to put the lid back on. So simply pinch together the two metal clasps, place back inside your bauble and pop the lid back on. That's how easy it really is. It's honestly not very difficult. Your children can help you even create these if you want. However, if you're putting the lid back on, I recommend an adult does that. Next, we're going to decide what to do to embellish the bauble. We want it to make it look so much more festive. So, what better way? We're going to add a candy cane. So, using some ribbon that we got from Hobbycraft again, take a length around about yay long, not sure how long that is, but about that long. Any colour, we went for red because it's like, reminds us of Santa Claus, reminds us of Christmas. And what you want to do is, you can get it thinner than this, you can get it thicker than this, but we went for kind of a medium size. Pinch it at the sides and just place through. Already you can see this, it kind of looks like the bell out of the Polar Express, except so much more. It's a hot chocolate bauble. So next up, we got some tags. These are brilliant. The tags are brilliant because at Christmas time we sometimes just reuse old cards and we make our own gift tags. And you can add these on, make them 3D, do whatever you want. I've simply just put on exactly what you need to do with the hot chocolate bauble. That's add hot milk, boiling water, feet up and enjoy. Again, if you're giving it to your children, let them choose the bauble they want off the tree. Let them decide what hot chocolate they want for Christmas Eve before Santa comes. Just make sure you put the hot chocolate and the hot milk in first and let them settle down to a really cosy night's sleep. Place your tag through, as so. And as you can see, my ribbons went a bit uneven, so I'm just going to pull that ribbon through a little bit more. There we go. And then for something a little bit extra. I mean, already we've indulged, but it's Christmas, so I'm going to pop a candy cane just through the middle, and to keep it secure, as you can see, it's already, it'll come out. You can simply tie a little tie. Anything can go in this. It really doesn't have to be a candy cane. A sprig of holly, a cinnamon stick, anything that reminds you of Christmas, of your childhood. And if you're going to give it as a gift, why not think about something that they really like? For me personally, it's a candy cane. I just love them. You only get them at Christmas time, so why not? There we have it, a hot chocolate Christmas bauble. You can see the layers of marshmallows, chocolate chips, getting down to that little bit of glitter and fun, and then right to the main hot chocolate itself. Just as an idea, pop on your Christmas tree. We've got one just here. As you can see, I've already done a few different baubles. I've got a winter wonderland where I use white chocolate. I've also got this one where I use just normal Belgian hot chocolate and filled it up with everything that I wanted. I really wasn't being too fussy. At this point, you can hang it anywhere you like on your Christmas tree, anywhere that it's going to glow. And why not come Christmas Eve, let your child go up to the Christmas tree and pick off what hot chocolate they want. As I've said, it's just, there's something warm and nostalgic, and the best way to enjoy hot chocolate, as I will do in just the next few minutes, is to simply buy a roaring fire, feet up and cosy Christmas slippers on. Simply add hot milk and you've got the ultimate hot chocolate. That's everything from me for just now, and to see what else you can do over Christmas time, please visit the link below, and don't forget, give us a thumbs up for hot chocolate and of course Christmas. Bye everyone!